Tá anam Willie Joe Padden as Maigh in irde le fada an lá, agus tá íomhághó ag immert le bindeláin ar a cligan I clé lecanis na hÉireann in 1989 granta is seanachas an Cumann Nuacht le Scoil. Bhí blianta rathúil ag Maigh le linn ré Willie Joe, agus bhuaigh sé cúig craobh connachta agus srath náisiúnta a bhain.
Good from Maigh, still Padden, and over the bar.
In 1989, Dairig lo clé canis na hÉireann a throcant don céadúir in 8 mbliana is trocha. Ach for réir dó chéan agus do Maigh, ní raibh leis se lámh a chur ar sam. Willie Joe, you captained the Maigh Miners to Connacht success in 1977. Is that, big fuel for what was to come ahead?
I actually think that at that time in Maigh, I think the most thing that we wanted to do was to win a Connacht championship, because we won no Connacht championship in the 70s. So we had a couple of lean years then until 81, where we won the Connacht championship in 81, and that had been the first time, I think, in 11 years. So basically that was one hurdle that we had to get over.
Beautiful point there by Kevin McStay.
We look in from the outside and we'll see, the Connacht win in 85 and again in 88 and 89, and those are the stories that you look at. But is there, I guess, missed opportunities in between as well?
Yeah, that's true. And I think the team was maybe between 85 and 89 was at its best, and there was a couple of years that we lost in between there. We got it in 89. We thought maybe Maigh hadn't won an All-Ireland final since 1951, so we probably thought that we were the team that was going to bridge the gap. We certainly didn't go into the game thinking that we were going to lose it. We went in to win it, But it took us a while to get off the mark on the scoreboard. But once we did, and as the game progressed, we grew and grew into that game.
Joe Padden, superb. Now can they finish? Under pressure. Oh, that's a mighty one from Willie Joe Padden.
There was a time, maybe 10-15 minutes into the second half, it was looking good for us.
And it's Noel Durkin. This is Finity. That's a goal. Maigh go in front for the first time in the match.
I think one of our two players got injured and went off, and we seemed just to lose our way for about maybe 10 minutes, and Cork came back and they just went up the field and scored a few points that really give them a little cushion that was hard for us to haul back in the end.
Cork are the All-Ireland football champions, but Maigh made Cork fight every step of the way.
Is there a feeling of resignation after an All-Ireland final in terms of the fact that you might not get back there at that stage? You'd obviously been, you'd been around a while by 1989.
Yeah, certainly is. That's one thing you'd look back at, when the game is over. You're walking out the gate and you have to start all over again the following year, and there was a number of missed opportunities, missed years in between there that probably the team would have benefited by getting out of Connacht.
When you look now at the current Maigh team, the talent is all there. There seems to be almost an excuse mentality from the outside, as if to lean on and say that, that there's something missing there. But is that a bit disingenuous? Are Maigh closer than that?
I think that's maybe it's an outside thing from Maigh. Certainly not in Maigh football or in Maigh football players. But in the early years in Maigh, expectations were maybe a bit too much. The reason being is that, to put a team together now and to get fellas playing in the right position, the right type of football, doing what they're supposed to do, it takes a couple of years. And I think Maigh supporters have realised that now in the past, and they're very, very happy to see a team develop. And this present team at the moment has been around now 3 or 4 years. So we're probably coming to the stage now is that, we would like to see the old Sam going west now.